there, I'm Sharon Jensen, and today I'm going to talk about how you can declutter your closet. So I have a client with me, Elizabeth, if you want to come over here, and we are standing in front of her closet. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go through and take out all the seasonal things that are in the wrong season. So right now it's summer, so I had her take out all of her items that were winter related, and we just kind of set them out on the bed, and we're going to work on those later. So now we're looking at clothes that she would technically wear, you know, to work or on the weekends in casual clothes. So it's kind of making it a little bit easier. So the first thing we want to do is go through and take out anything that doesn't fit, anything that has the wrong shape. So one of the things, so Liz has got a curvy shape. So one of her shirts that she has that she does not wear is this shirt here. So it's in her colors, and it's, you know, a nice summer shirt. However, because of the shape of the outfit, it actually brings more width to her. So even though it's got a lot of good qualities, we're going to turn around and unfortunately have to put it in the either a donate pile or somebody else pile.
That's fine.
So another thing that she had in her closet was a sweater that she used to wear. Again, this would be more kind of like really a spring or a fall sweater. It's not quite winter material. But she finds, again, it's a good color for her, but again, it's not the right shape for her. It's got a gathering down here, and because you're supposed to be wearing things that are belted and fitted, it actually adds volume again to her. So this is another item that we're going to turn around and pull out. So once you've gone through your closet and you've done all those different pieces, you know, pulled out what doesn't work, what does work, if you had something that was needed tailoring, you would put that in a different pile, and then now you want to kind of look at your clothes and see what's left. So so here's like a skirt, a brown skirt, and we have a brown pair of pants. If she had a brown jacket, you know, that would be the beginnings of a wardrobe, a business wardrobe capsule. And then what we want to do is we want to start and we want to look at 3 shirts that would actually match with the brown. So this one here she could pair with the brown. You know, she could wear this here with a brown, or she could, you know, have a teal or some other skirt or accessory that she has. And here's another shirt that she would have. So now we're going to go through her closet and we're going to organize all of her different colors based on this kind of scheme and keep them all together. So if she wants to wear a brown outfit today, she knows that she's looking at, you know, 5 or 6 items. She doesn't have to look through the whole entire closet.
Which is what I was doing.
Which is what you were doing.
Yeah.
You know, pull out, here's another nice blue shirt, and we want to pair it with, you know, we want to start pulling out her blue skirt and a blue pair of pants. So you want to keep those all together. So you just keep going straight through, and then every now and then you might find something that isn't maybe in your colors, or in this particular case, this one here isn't quite in your colors because we got your color wheel, we figured that out. But it was also the wrong pattern for you. Okay. This here is a little bit too small. You're bigger boned, so you can actually have a pattern that's a little bit bigger. Okay. So if you're a petite person, you would want a petite pattern. A little bit bigger, you can get away with a little bit more pattern.
Big and bold.
Big and bold, yes.
Big and bold.
So the other thing too is because she is a curvy figure, she doesn't want to have, this is actually a very linear shirt. There is no shaping at all in here. So this is another reason why this shirt would not be a good idea to keep. So this would be something that we would give away. Again, we would just kind of go through this whole entire wardrobe and figure out what works and what doesn't work. And then you're always going to run into a couple of pieces. So like here's a shirt that I know you wear often to work. But it doesn't really have a home, as far as it doesn't really have a pair of pants that you always wear it with. You kind of mix and match and stuff. There's some blue and there's some tan and pink, so you do have some options. But that's what you want to do next is find things that don't really have a whole collection, and then kind of make little wardrobes. So then, now even like with your browns, between your 4 shirts that you have and and 2 bottoms, I mean, you can make it, you could almost wear this all brown all week, and no one would really ever know because you changed up
Change the tops.
change
and
the tops, yeah. So, and that's the idea, the concept. So you don't need to have a lot of clothes in your closet, and you have more of a purpose. I know we have another one over here that was kind of the same thing. It's a nice, great, summer shirt. However, it's got some elastic at the bottom. So where you're curvy, you do want to be more belted and stuff.
Right.
So this is just adding, again, volume. Horizontal lines are going to add volume. It's going to make it look wider. So if you're trying to look like you have an hourglass shape, horizontal lines might not be the way to go. More vertical.
Vertical, okay. So that would be called a capsule?
Yep. So the browns here would be considered a capsule.
Okay.
Did you have any questions?
I think, and I'm glad you pointed out how to kind of put them all together in capsules, because what I did was I went out with my wheel and I bought the colors that look good on me, not necessarily knowing that the shapes, but now I do know which shapes to look for. But when I put them in my closet, I put them in by color. Then I found I was having a hard time. It was like, I couldn't mix and match. So
Right.
I like how you explained how to
Yeah.
pull this together. So like anything browns and goes,
Yeah.
and your blue suits and
Right. Now,
Yeah.
like, again, I mean, I'm going to pull out this one here. It's got a lot of different colors in it, but primarily, what do you wear with it? You usually primarily wear it with the brown. If you had, let's see, it's got some green in here. So if you had a green pair of pants, that you really liked, I mean, that might be another one. But you want to pair your shirts, especially when they're printed, with the solid that you're primarily going to wear it with.
Okay.
And then if you decide you want a color block, I mean, that opens up a whole nother door. You have the craft store regular paint wheel, so it has the red, blue, green. Anything opposite of the colors are complementary. I know you tend to wear a lot of plain colors, so you could actually, do like here a plain blue. You could put a brown pair of pants with that, and then if you had a scarf that had some blue and some brown, you've got another outfit.
Oh, okay.
So your accessories can also help. So some of these pieces that we don't have an actual home or a capsule, maybe you have a scarf or something that we can pair it with to make it kind of pull it together and become an outfit as well.
Okay.
So, but you definitely want to take out things that don't fit. If they're too small, too big, or need bending. And then your winter clothes, just turn around and put on the side.
Okay.
Either in the in the back of your closet or something. But where your closet is in has 3 doors and it's kind of like sectioned off. You want to kind of keep your business, maybe in one section.
Okay.
And then your casual in another section, so that on the weekends when you're not having to worry about getting dressed or anything.
Okay.
Now you're only going to the third. If you have dresses, put your dresses and everything on the first, because those are totally separate.
Okay.
They wouldn't necessarily, and then just kind of, you can organize them by color,
Okay.
or you could do it by, winter, spring, summer, or fall, and then just rotate them
Okay.
by that. Because you wouldn't necessarily be putting a lot of sweaters on top of your dresses.
No. So if I had like a favorite scarf that I love that I don't know what to wear with, could you help me find clothes to go with that?
Yes.
Okay.
You got 2.
I have 2.
Alrighty. So here is a nice, like mint colored one with
I love it, and I have nothing to wear it with.
Okay, well, let's go see what you got. So my first thought is, here's just a regular tank that she has. She can turn around and kind of loop it around here. If you had like a white pair of pants or something, so here she has a white pair of pants, so now that's going to be a nice summery little outfit.
See, I never would have thought to do that.
Yeah, so anything that there's a color, you take whatever the color is and you put it on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Is a good way to go. And again, it's not like exactly the same. I mean, this is definitely a little bit more green, a darker green, but this is lighter green, and it blends.
It's beautiful.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I love that.
So this would be a nice summer outfit. probably would do the white pants over. So,
Okay.
and what's your
And
other
then
one?
This one too. This one's a little more glitzy.
Ah. So the other thing too you can do is, you know, if you don't necessarily have some place to put your scarves on, you know, you can actually drape it on your, you know, and just kind of leave it in your closet with that
Ooh.
scarf on. And then you know that that's kind of a...
Oh, you should
So
live
it-
with me.
So, okay, so this one here has got some light blue and some medium blue. So again, you know, we're going to kind of like look in and, you know, we're going to pull out some different colors. So this one here is another like tank that she had in her closet, but I don't know if you can really see, but this here is a little bit too dark.
Okay.
See
yeah.
how this, it doesn't really like,
It doesn't have the
doesn't
exact
really
same. It doesn't have the
blend.
same blue in it.
well, it doesn't necessarily have to have the same blue, but it has to be the same,
Shade.
kind of-
Yeah.
you know, something, you know, where this one, you know, our other one with the green, even though it was different, it seemed to blend.
Right.
This one, it seems to
Too
too
stark.
stark.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna, you know, put that back. But you know, like here's a pair of white pants.
Right.
So that's definitely, so if
Okay.
you had a white cami or something,
Okay.
that might be, oh, here's a white, you know. Again, you're gonna wanna have, you know, something or have this draped,
Mm-hmm.
you know, over your shoulders so it's wider. If you're gonna. The thing too is where you can belt things, like scarves like this,
Mm-hmm.
turn around and have it hang in the front and belt it.
Oh. Okay.
So that's another thing that you can, you know, do if you just
So
kind of,
just do that.
yeah, you just kind of wrap it around, and you know, and then you would belt it.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
so this would be in the middle here, and then
Yeah.
you know, it'd be belted.
Oh, I like that.
So it's something to try.
Okay.
You know, a starting point for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning some tips, and I hope you at home will get a few tips here to try. See you another day to talk some more about image consulting. Thanks. Bye.